Hey guys, wanted to give you a bit of an update on our preparation and planning for the upcoming Asphalt Odyssey. Today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the trailer, how we've got it configured, power supply run to it properly, how we're going to configure our packing systems so we can keep track of everything. Then we're going to take the Spyder out for a run with the trailer attached out on the highway. That'll be the first time we've actually done that, see how she handles. And talk a little bit about how the Spyder still attracts the attention of complete strangers when you're in public. It's still a hoot. So all that and a little bit more. That's the topic for today's video.
Hey guys, good morning. I just want to give you an update on our trip preparations, how things are coming along with the trailer and getting our equipment together. I ordered some computer stuff from Amazon yesterday, which was a Sunday, and it showed up today, Monday, less than 24 hours after I purchased it. That's kind of cool. We're going to get into this in a second. Made some small modifications to the interior of the trailer. Now, the trailer is plenty of space, and the interior is a smooth fiberglass. One of the downsides is if you lay something nylon down on here, it could easily slide back and forth, shifting the load, and I didn't like that. So I went to Walmart and found this mesh, I guess it's like plastic or latex, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a rubberized type coating, and it gives the floor of the trailer a nice non-skid surface, and I cut it to contour the trailer, and total investment was about $8.50. Not bad. The connection cable came in from All Out Cycles, and I'm going to tidy it up a little bit more, but I've got the where it plugs into the 4-prong adapter, which is the standard automotive adapter for 2014 trailer hitch. And then it connects into the this shaped plug, which fits on the trailer. So I've now got some power to that. Tested it; it works. Going to take it for a test drive here in a moment. Miriam and I hope to get some riding in with the trailer loaded, just to get familiar with it. So we'll see. One of the challenges for a trip of this duration, carrying this much equipment, is trying to keep your gear and equipment organized. You don't want to be in a position where after 10 days your stuff gets so spread out and commingled it's hard to find a pair of socks. So we've developed a system that hopefully will make things easier. So when we move it into the hotel room, out of the hotel room, we only have to make one trip from the Spyder into the room, maybe 2 at the most. I know when I first started traveling with the Spyder, it was like 3 or 4 trips into the hotel room. Very time consuming. So this is what we got worked out so far. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my laptop bag. It's got my laptop computer, all the electronics I'll need for that, portable hard drives, extra SD cards, that sort of thing. And in that bag I'll also have my my binder with the trip plan, my itineraries, my reservations we've got made, and my expense log so I can keep track of the expenses for the trip. One of the other things I'm going to carry is a small backpack that I use for traveling around town. If I'm out and about on foot, I can carry that, and that way I can carry my camera gear much more easily. Next is what I call the kitchen bag. It is a small green backpack, and I've got all of our food supplies in here, the non-perishable food supplies, and the kitchen kit. When I say kitchen kit, we're not actually going to be preparing any meals on the road, but we're going to keep it simple. Maybe prepare some rice, if that. But we have small bowls for heating water, heating some food, some small plastic plates, cutlery, can opener, cutting board, that sort of thing. Also, when putting the liner in the trailer, I had some leftover material, and this material is perfect to lay on top of the trailer for a non-skid surface, and I can actually set my camp stove up here and have a small place to put my camp stove or cutting board or something like that. The Spyder simply doesn't have a flat surface that I can do that with, but this is perfect. This material is great for that, so it's a non-skid surface. And also the trailer, I'm going to be carrying the lock for the trailer and the cover for the Spyder. Now Miriam's suitcase and her gear will go in front of mine, and she'll be bringing most of that with her when she comes, but her helmet, her motorcycle jacket, motorcycle pants, motorcycle boots, they'll be stored in here until we rendezvous in Santa Fe. Not Santa Fe, but Albuquerque. Now, part of my system, or my strategy, is to have the Spyder loaded or easy to load in things that if we want to go for a sightseeing tour around the area and leave the trailer locked up at the hotel, we can do that. So we don't have to carry the trailer with us everywhere we go. So we can have the most of the gear in the Spyder that we would need for a day. Going to use the trunk area for the easy access stuff. My my little man purse that I carry, ball cap, sunglasses, things like that. I obtained, just for this trip, a small cooler which perfectly fits into the pannier, and keep cold drinks, some ice, some water, and maybe a little bit of perishables in there like cheese and fruit and stuff like that. Now as to my clothing, without going into detail, I'm not going to be carrying much clothing. My daily clothing will be my riding gear. I'm expecting to do laundry maybe every 3 or 4 days. That won't be a problem, but all my clothing I'm going to take for the trip is going to fit in the Spyder travel case that comes with the Spyder, that fits in the forward cargo area. So this will have my toiletry kit and all my clothes I'm going to have with me, except for the riding gear that I'll have on. So what did I order from Amazon? Well, I hope to shoot a lot of video on the trip, and probably about half a terabyte of video. That's a lot of video. And I didn't want to take the chance of losing any of the video because of an accident, technical problems, or some sort of loss of my hardware. So I went ahead and ordered an extra portable hard drive. My strategy is to store all the video on a portable hard drive. I already got one of them in stock, a 1 terabyte. And so I went ahead and ordered another 1 terabyte portable hard drive. And so I have a complete backup of everything that I shoot. Got an extra micro SD card and an extra SD card for the cameras. The reason I want a backup micro SD card and a backup full-size SD card, I found out about, gosh, a year and a half ago. On a trip, and the GoPro stopped working. It would record for about 10 seconds and then completely stop. And did some research to find out that it was an error on the SD card, the micro SD card for the GoPro, and what I needed to do was reformat the card. Well, there's no way to reformat the card on the GoPro, at least the way I know of, so I had to wait till I got to the hotel that evening and reformat the card. Downside is I was unable to shoot any action video for the rest of the day. I didn't have my Prism camera yet, and that was the only action camera that I had. But now I have 2 action cameras and 2 Prism cameras, so, and a backup SD card. So hopefully that won't happen. So now we're going to take the Spyder out for a run and head over to Walmart and pick up some more provisions. For its first official run. Got the adapter for the power supply cable, and all the lights work. Wish I could see. The sun's too bright. I can't tell if the brake lights work or not. I hope they do. I got it all buttoned up. Actually, it's also the probably the first real run, even a local run I've had in a few weeks. Just good to get out, and the weather's nice. Got to use the Cyclops camera off to my left. I I have mislaid my GoPro. I try to keep all my video gear in one place. But I was shooting a segment for something last week. I was having a problem with the Cyclops because the battery was dead, so I grabbed the GoPro, so I had some charge left in it, and I have set it someplace in my house and I have forgotten where it's at. Not all of that's going to Colorado, just most of it. One more stop to make. You know, in case of emergencies.
Well guys, I guess we're going to start winding down today's video. Now, during this video, we talked about the big trip a couple of times. And in case you're new to the channel or you haven't seen the last couple of installments, Miriam and I are heading out on a pretty epic road trip here in about 6 weeks on the Spyder. More so for me than for Miriam. I will be leaving our home here in Virginia Beach and heading out for a 13-state tour. It's going to take me about 30 days. Miriam would be joining me at about the 1/3 mark. We'll be touring Colorado and New Mexico together, and she'll fly on back home. Then I will complete the trip and bring it on back in about another 10 days after that. So it's going to be a pretty epic trip. We've had a lot of folks reach out to us and say they'd like to connect with us on the trip for coffee or maybe ride with us. You know, if we can organize that, that's going to be great. But I'm trying to keep the itinerary as fluid as possible. I don't know how it's going to work with weather. Potential mechanical problems, mileage per day, that sort of thing. So that's why I'm trying to keep it as fluid as possible, so I can't commit to those meetups as much as I'd like to, because I'm just not sure how that would work. But if it does, I'm thrilled beyond words to make it happen. I've even had one of my friends that I've worked with for many years actually call me, and who's also a motorcycle rider, and say, "Hey, can I ride with you to Albuquerque?" And I told him, "No, this is a solo trip. It's for me. It's a vision quest." So I appreciate that, but I want to spend most of the time on the road by myself. Another thing that really surprised me, we've had the first few mild days of spring here recently. When I was at Walmart to pick up the provisions, I had 4 people engage me in conversation about the Spyder. All of them were very positive. It was all basically, "Hey, what is that thing?" So even though I've had it now for 2 years, it's still inspirational to have people come up to me and ask me those questions. So that's about it. So from here, we just got to keep planning and organizing and getting our trip a little bit more nailed down, and we'll give you more updates along the way, and we're looking forward to it. We think we're about 6 weeks out from the launch date, so we'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Road trip, more so for me, less for her. In June, I am taking the Spyder. Telemarketing call.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, we noticed that your business qualifies for a small business loan up to $250,000.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Feel free to leave a comment below.